coffee-flavoured twist to Andhra Pradesh succession row, Kejriwal's Yogi versus Shah redux, and the custodian of erstwhile royal family of Mysore caught in Bengaluru traffic jam. Hello and welcome to The Print. I am Chitwan Vinayak and you are watching Pre-Truth. To begin with, let us talk about Andhra Pradesh succession row and a coffee-flavoured twist to it. A great many deals have been sealed and bitter discord settled between rivals across the world over a hot cup of coffee. In Andhra Pradesh, though, the mere act of sharing a social media post about coffee seems to have done the trick, at least for now. Earlier this week, the Telugu Desam Party, that is TDP, and the Jan Sena Party, that is JSP members, sparred over the demand within Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu's party to elevate his son, Nara Lokesh, to the Deputy CM post, which will bring the Education and IT Minister on the same pedestal as Deputy CM Pawan Kalyan. Jan Sena leaders, in response, expressed their desire to see Pawan as the next CM, which raised political tempers in the state. The demand within TDP is seen as a counter-attack to Pawan's public criticisms of the functioning of the coalition government it leads, which may have upset CM Naidu and his son Lokesh. The father-son duo present on the same dais at the 2025 World Economic Forum in Davos did not object nor intervene when Andhra Pradesh Industries Minister T.G. Bharat Monday went even further and publicly declared Lokesh the future CM, adding, and I quote, whether some people like it or not. Amid the Cold War brewing between the two NDA parties, particularly between the leaders Kalyan and Lokesh, the JSP chief seemed to have offered a coffee-flavoured olive branch. On Wednesday, Kalyan reshared a post by Nara Lokesh on social media where he said, and I quote, of course, we are serving Araku coffee at the Andhra Pradesh Pavilion in Davos and it's clearly winning the hearts. Araku is basically a brand of coffee sourced from Visakhapatnam forest and Naidu has been promoting it since his previous tenure. The bean plants are cultivated by the local tribes. Putting a lid on the uneasy succession row for now, both parties have issued strict instructions to their respective leaders not to talk about or comment on the matter anymore. Now, moving on to Bangalore and its royal traffic jam. BJP MP Yaduvir Krishnadatta Chamraj Wariyar, the custodian of the erstwhile royal family of Mysore, was caught in a traffic jam Friday evening while trying to enter the Bengaluru palace. This despite the royal family's willingness to part with 15 acres of land around the palace for widening and decongestion of the road, a measure successive Karnataka governments have delayed implementing. Yaduvir has been forced to endure traffic snarls even as Siddaramaiah-led government is deliberating on ways to circumvent a 2014 Supreme Court order to acquire approximately 15 acres of land without having to pay around Rs 3,000 crore to the royal family. The government has now decided to take the ordinance route but remains unclear on whether it will widen the road. On Friday, in Bengaluru, Karnataka's Minister for Law and Parliamentary Affairs, H.K. Patil, said, we will decide that at a future date. Until then, royal or not, all Bengaluru residents share the same fate. Now, let us move next to the poll-bound national capital, Delhi. During Lok Sabha elections last year, Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal, in his typical Kenny style, set the cat among the pigeons in the BJP by repeatedly claiming that the Uttar Pradesh CM Yogi Adityanath would soon be shown the door by the party's central leadership. While the tensions between Yogi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah were no secret, these whispers had largely remained confined to the corridors of power in Delhi and Lucknow. Now, as Delhi heads into the assembly polls on 5th of Feb, Kejriwal has brought up the issue once again. This time, it is in response to Yogi's charge that the AAP has allowed the settlement of illegal Bangladeshi infiltrators in the city. Never one to shy away from a sharp retort on Friday, Kejriwal equipped that Yogi might want to offer Shah some guidance on how to improve Delhi's law and order, which comes directly under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Yogi Adityanath must explain to Amit Shah that fixing law and order requires time and attention. Delhi cannot be left at the mercy of gangsters. Please sit with him, guide him, and make sure the people of Delhi can live in peace, Kejriwal said at a campaign pit stop. Moving on next to Uttar Pradesh and how CM Yogi has put allies on spot. Over the past few weeks, Uttar Pradesh leaders Ashish Patel from Apna Dal Sonia Lal, Sanjay Nishad from Nishad Party and OP Rajbhar from Suldev Bharatiya Samaj Party have been questioning government officials. Patel even targeted two senior officials perceived to be close to the CM for trying to tarnish his image. Last week, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath took the opportunity to put the leaders on the spot. After a meeting with state cabinet members at the Mahakumbh and before taking a dip at the Holy Triveni Sangam at Prayagraj, while interacting with the media, Yogi invited the three leaders to come forward for a photograph. As Patel, Nishad and Rajbhar hesitated, Yogi smiled and said, Ashish Patel ji, Nishad ji, Rajbhar ji, पीछे क्यों छुपे हैं? Where are you hiding? Come forward. After Yogi's comment, other cabinet ministers began smiling and asked them to come forward. When the leaders stepped forward, Yogi said, Don't hesitate.